What's up everyone, ENEDZT here, and I got a gameplay for you of me on Call of the Community, Arcade Capture the Flag, Grand Finale. Oh, actually we had one more game after this, so it isn't the Grand Finale, but at this point in time, my team was, I don't know what to say. We were about 1-0 right now. It was the finals against the pro, semi-pro team. There's a lot of controversy around it because they had I'm pretty sure they had at least like 2, maybe 3 pros on their team. They were all really good, and they had like 2 semi-pros. One was like Optic Nadeshot's girlfriend, and then like there was Dashboard Queen, who was some sort of coach for MLG. Someone was a coach. I think it was Dashboard Queen, but I'm not too sure about that. But if you guys didn't see Call of the Community 2, we won. My team won. It was Team Art, Ronaldinho, Mark of J, and Scump, with our alternate being SGC Barbarian, and it was a lot of fun. Other than this last match was really, we really wanted to win just because of how lame these people were playing. In the first match, it was on Dome, Capture the Flag. We agreed, I just said we like 3 times in like less than a second. That was pretty awesome. We agreed that it would be Capture the Flag 3 times in a row, well, implying that we would go to 3 games, but oh my god, I keep on saying we. It was going to be Capture the Flag 3 times in a row, and the first match was Dome, Capture the Flag, and they captured 1 flag and then turtled their flag for the rest of the game, which was the most annoying thing ever. They just sat and camped the rest of the game, and I took it upon myself after that to camp our flag the rest of the game and see how they liked it. And it kind of worked in my favor. I mean, I was going 8-0, I think, before I actually moved out of the bar. But I think it really helped. I gave a lot of cover to my teammates. I got a lot of kills, and I was okay with it. But later in the match, you will see that I go out and I start actually trying to kill people, like going for them instead of having them come to me. I think I capture I capture a flag or 2. I don't know how many flags we capture overall. I just know that we stopped them from capping, I think, the entire time. They might have captured 1 flag. I don't know. I don't have too good of a memory. But here, I start going out. I'm like 5-0 right now. I was like, whatever. And I think I get a few kills after this. But overall, it was a lot of fun being able to play against actual players for once. I've always hated playing against really bad randoms. Even if they're bad, it's just like I don't like it. I enjoy playing against. I love challenging myself, and I love having like a challenging fight. It's a lot more fulfilling to win like a challenging fight than going. I've already said this before. It's a lot more fulfilling to beat people who actually know what they're doing rather than pubs. This person I should have killed. I don't know how I didn't kill Dashboard Queen. I think that was Dashboard. I can't see right now because I'm watching in Sony Vegas. This my file size, not file size, but the length of the file was about like an hour and 30 minutes long, so I had to cut it down, and I had to do a commentary from Sony Vegas, which is really annoying. But here we go. The gameplay starts picking up a little bit. You can kind of get a glimpse of how I actually play, like how often I'm looking at the scoreboard actually. And here I am camping again. But I know they're actually making a push right now, so that's why I stopped, or that's why I kept up the camp. But anyways, big shout out to Mark of J. He gave me a shout out today also, and I really appreciate it. It was really cool of him to do that. Hopefully anyone else can give me a shout out, just because obviously publicity and such. But it was a really cool thing for him to do. I had no clue that he was going to do it in general, and he's a pretty awesome guy. So you guys could check him out. I don't know how you would manage to know me but not him, but go check him out. Actually, just big shout outs to everyone in general. We really clicked as a team, it felt like. I mean, we never talked whatsoever. The only talk we had was really just rage against this team, and it was just us yelling at the other team. It was really weird because it seems like a team like this, they would be really communicative and how well we work together. And I think Aviator was actually really surprised about how little we talked, because during the live stream, he tried doing a listen-in on our Search and Destroy, but he thought we were in party chat, but it actually was that we were all, none of us were actually talking in general, so it was really funny. It's not like we were in a party chat or doing anything like that. We actually did not use party chats during Search and Destroy, which is, it really crippled us, but I think it worked out in the end, considering we won. If I had to post any other game, I would have posted the game against Xjaws, Search and Destroy on Lockdown. That was a really good game for me. I think I went 7-2, and I got a bomb plant on them. It was really cool just because I got like 2. I know for a fact I got 2 clutches. Scump said I had 3 clutches, but I don't remember that. I just remember 2 of them, just because it was so intense for me because I was the last alive, and it was awful. But it was amazing. I don't get how people do that. So many times in this game, like, you get to see how much lag I had to deal with. Even if it was on dedicated servers, it felt laggy for some reason, and it really sucked. There's at one point, I see Dashboard Queen, and I drop shot her, and I shoot her in the ankles, and then all of a sudden I just die, and I'm like, what just happened? And I looked at the kill cam, sure enough, she drop shotted too, without me even seeing it apparently, even though I'm staring at her ankles. So it was really annoying for me. It felt pretty laggy, but I don't know. It still worked out in the end, I guess. That was a cool grenade. That was a pretty good grenade, not gonna lie. So, all you old subscribers, you should probably be wondering, hey, Enad, where's Monday Night Moab? Monday Night Moab, for all the new subscribers, from all the people from Call of the Community, and Mark J's shout out. I used to do a show called, I used to do a show called Monday Night Moab, and I would post the Moab every Monday. But then I realized how pointless. Oh, I should add, it was a Moab with every gun. Like, I was doing a different gun every week. So, I noticed how useless that was, just because the only thing I did post was Moab gameplay. So I don't really see how that was, I didn't really see the point of that if there was a day dedicated to, getting Moabs, and then the rest of the gameplay would also be Moabs. So I didn't really see the point. So I'm still going to be posting Moabs all the time, but I want to open up the Monday slot for, I don't know, something else. I want to have a little diversity in my channel. I want to have, something else to go to other than, just Call of Duty in general, because those channels are boring, in my opinion. And why not? I mean, it's like I should have a bit of time to actually play other games. I mean, I really don't play Call of Duty that often anymore. I normally play like twice a week, it feels like now. I mean, I normally go like 2 or 3 days without playing, and then I play again, and then I get angry, or I get a gameplay, and then I get angry, and then I get off. So it's not really that entertaining to me. Call of the Community has really revitalized my need to play Call of Duty, but I'm refraining from doing that just because I know for a fact I'm going to get angry, and competitive gameplay is so much better than, just pub gameplay in general. Oh, this is cool. I run back the flag, and I was really scared because I had no ammo. I'm like, cover me, cover me! It was really funny, though. I found Scump in T-Mart, so I was like, oh, sweet, I'm okay. When I find Scump, I normally feel pretty safe, so that's all that matters to me. Anyways, so what would you guys like to see? Would you like to see different FPSs? Would you like to see... Okay, right there, Dashboard Queen. I'm shooting her ankles, and all of a sudden she just drop shots and kills me, but she kills me before she drop shots. On the kill cam, she's already drop shotted. That's just... that got to me. That really got to me. As you can see, though, I'm starting to sacrifice myself more for flags and everything, so it's not like... I feel so bad for Ron. Whenever I threw a stunt, it hit him in the back of the head, it felt like. I feel so bad for him, and he got really mad at me because I admitted to it. But anyways, I'm going off to tangents. For the new people, I go off on tangents very, very often, so I'm sorry if that annoys you. It seems to annoy a lot of people, but I don't know if anyone really cares that much. But what would you guys like to see? Would you like to see other FPS games, like Halo, Minecraft? I don't think I've said this before. I got a message back when Pone first gave me his shout out, and someone said like, "Hey, I really enjoy your Call of Duty content, but I want to see more FPS games like Team Fortress, Halo, and Minecraft." I'm like, when did Minecraft become a first-person shooter? I know it has a bow and everything, but still. Oh, if I got the triple here, I would have been so happy. So after I was rudely interrupted by that phone and a lot of noises upstairs, I'm trying to do a commentary, and it's really annoying because I have a lot of troubles doing commentaries from just so many people being in my house and how open the area I have to use is, and so that's why the sound quality. I stunned Ron again, and I felt really bad for it. He's like, "Who just stunned me?" I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, the area I'm in is very open, and a lot of people are down here, so I have a lot of troubles doing commentaries, and I just get interrupted a lot. But anyways, off that tangent, I think the highlight for the tournament... Why is the flag back there? Anyways, the highlight for the tournament for me was just... I think the game against Xjaws was my favorite. That was probably the best one. Against Optic Hex, that was... If we would have gone into S&D, if we would have done like 2 games of S&D, we knew, no doubt about it, we would have lost against them. That was a really strong search and destroy team, and they probably would have destroyed us. So that was pretty lucky for us to only have to play them once and capture the flag. And then Extras, I think Extras was next after that. Yeah, Extras was next. That was my favorite game. And then Mr. Phantasmo's team, that was pretty easy for our team. I didn't really get to do anything in general. It was pretty boring for me at least. So, and then there's this game right here, which aggravated me. So, anyways, I think also the thing that I totally just blanked. That was awful. I think one of the best games I saw was Prestige Worldwide and Jericho's Fun Squad. Oh my, that game was hilarious despite the voice crack. That game was just so funny. Just listening to Jericho like scream as he tried to capture the flag. Oh my god, I should have gotten that kill. That was probably one of my favorite games, just listening to Jericho scream and everything, trying to capture flags. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Call of the Community 2, and I plan on going into Call of the Community 3. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and welcome all to the first commentary that you guys have seen. Anyways, see ya.